My fellow travelers, today I wanted us to reflect on some of the words we've heard for so many times in our lives and also keep hearing, but maybe we do not understand or think about them much. When we were told that look first for the kingdom of God and then all the rest will be added unto you. And later we're told that love thy God with everything that you've got. Then love your neighbor as you love thyself. And then we're told the kingdom of heaven is within us. If the kingdom of heaven is within us, it means we must be somewhere. So in according to how the kingdom has been prescribed and described, where is your God? Who is your God? And where are you in heaven? Are you in paradise? Are you in hell? And what are the qualities to be anywhere? What does paradise mean to you? What does hell mean to you? What state of mind are you in today? It don't matter where you were yesterday. It doesn't matter where you were yesterday. And it doesn't matter where you'll be tomorrow. Because in both states, you can't do much. We can remember, we can cry, we can regret whatever has happened. But we can't rewrite it. So if we are to do anything about it, it should be in the now, whereby if we are repentant and we bring it to reconciliation and then we make better choices, it means our tomorrow becomes better than today. If we are busy being stuck in yesterday, it means we are missing now, which means we will have to continue with yesterday's mistake. So, what helps one to start living consciously and to make conscious choices? It's the awareness. Many things happen to us in life, but we never stop to really look at why we got that. And that inability to do that is because, in most cases, we look for someone to blame. We deny what is before our own eyes, or we wish for more and we start building castles in the air when we know actually it's not happening. So, how do we make better of this life we've been given? Every day, every time, whenever we can, we should look at our lives and we see what we want to make out of it. I'm starting to understand that life is life and it is us who give it meaning. And you will see we have different meanings to life. That being the fact, no one has your answer to the questions you ask. What do you do then? You have to sit with yourself. You have to sit with yourself and start asking what brings you peace, what brings you joy, what has brought you where you are, and what has denied you the chance to be where you want to be. Life is possibilities, and so are we. Every day, you have a chance to be whatever you want to be. Yes, you could be limited in one way or another. You can't be it all, but you can be. If you can't be A, you can be B. If you can't be B, you can be C. If you can't be C, you can be E, and the alphabet continues. So, we are full of possibilities. But as long as you're looking at other people and basing on what they're doing, to do what you do, then you are living other people's dreams. We all came here with hidden, unique talents that actually are very personal. And it is how we do everything we do. Who you are touches in everything you do. So if you are a person who is impatient, then you'll be a leader who is impatient. If you're a person who is not sure of themselves, then whatever you are, you'll be a person who is not sure of themselves. And because of that, people will use you for whatever they want to use you for. You don't blame them. You have to look at what you've given. You have to look at the goods you've created on earth. I just realized that in life, we are so scared of God's creations more than the God who created them. And part of becoming fully and wholly human is to remember who we are, is to remember who holds the reins of our lives, is to remember who is beyond it all. And that is the Creator God who created heavens and earth and all that is visible and invisible. So once you know that, and you know who you are, the fear, because we've been born in it and we've been fed in it, will go, not in one day, not in 1 week, not in 1 month, not in 1 year, but it's a journey whereby every day you choose to trust your Maker. When I say Maker, I believe that all of you, you know that your mother and your father are not your makers. You know that there is that which is beyond. That force that understands you more than any human being will ever understand you. That voice, that mind, that wants you to fully be yourself and be okay with it. That force that is crying out to all of us to accept who we are while we are busy wanting to be other people. So remember, every time you betray your inner self, you're betraying the God that created you. Isn't gonna be easy? It's not. But we've got to try to be. Every day we need to see and look and say, how much was I me today? And less you need to wear the mask. We thank goodness that now we have online expressions and space, okay? We have the space to express. In our expressions, we find people who are in the same mission as us. We find, and when I say mission, it's levels of understanding and perception. But then when we go beyond it all, there is that which holds all of us, the universe, the uniting verse where we are all. And what does that necessitate us? Acceptance. Honestly, when you look around and you know that no one is going to be like you, no one is going to understand like you, no one will ever feel something the same way you feel it. It only happens rarely. when people have newly met, and when each of them is free to express genuinely, then you get a spark of it. Otherwise, it diminishes. It is the law of diminishing returns. The more something is, the more it becomes normal. And when something becomes normal, we start taking it for granted. It's the same with our lives. When we have them, we think, we take it for granted. We don't know that each day, each time is a chance to honestly be. Even if you have to be with yourself, start doing that. Don't worry so much. People will understand you according to themselves. Don't fight so much about people who don't love you. People don't even love themselves. So, fill your life with all you want to fill it with, and with whatever you can fill it. Remember that life is generally the feeling we have about it. It's not the objects around us. You've seen people with loads and loads of things, but when they're miserable. And you've seen people with less, with almost nothing, sharing, being grateful, enjoying life with pure joy and gratitude. You've seen people who are disabled, but when they can sing, because they can even sing, it even makes us ashamed. When you would be busy mourning that, oh, look, I can't do this because of this. No, if you can talk, the joy you would feel walking around, feel it talking. If you have ever walked and you had that capability, rejoice in that time when you could do all that. And also count your blessings, name them one by one before you think that you've not got anything. We always have more. Even when you think you're sick, you ought to be grateful because there is a dead person who can't say anything. If you're mourning about life, think about the one who has been unborn and has not gotten a chance to see what you've seen. If you think things are going wrong and you have a lot of pain, think of the one who is causing it and has no idea how it feels to be human and to actually feel. So, let's continue walking this. And every time you think you are so down, remember there is one that are even below you. Don't use it as a judgment to feel you greater than anyone. Take it as a grace that holds us when things really feel like it's the end. So as long as you're here, you have a chance. The only thing we can change in life is how we see things and how we feel inside ourselves. Otherwise, we don't have that much control about what goes on the outside. So let's not tear out ourselves and dreaming dreams that are not possible. But we have loads of things we can do with our lives. So do what you can and leave what you can't. Pass it over to Source. Always learn it is easier. You just say, over to you, Source. Over to you, God. Over to you, the originator. the maintainer, the preserver, the destroyer. Over to you, whatever you are. You do your part and let God do. It's, is, has. No one knows for sure. But it has to be a higher life energy that brings and feeds everything. May we be able to enjoy this life. Remember, life is what you make it. So make it one that you enjoy.